Austin has been experiencing an investment boom. The houses here are bought, invested, and resold, and the plots are bought and resold as well. Some people invest, build, and sell. It's a huge investment market. I've also experienced investing my own and my friends' savings in construction. So, I want to share my experience in investing in residential houses, the sector we work in. Watch this video till the end, and I will tell you about mutual partnership variants. What is the investment product? This is a residential house. We invest money, build, and sell it. This house focuses on a definite type of client for whom we build them. That is why I call it an investment product. Usually, investors consider three factors when investing. Number 1, how much money is invested. Number 2, its return on investment capital, ROIC. And number 3, how long it will take to get returns. Our projects require from $800,000 to unlimited investments during 15 to 24 months, depending on the house you buy. The ROIC is about 20 to 22% of the invested capital. All these numbers are affected by many factors, like how much money you invested in the plot. I'll talk about this later. What project you will construct, and current market conditions. I have a background in retail, so I remember the phrases location, location, location well. Everything depends on a plot you have bought because investments begin there. I always say we should buy a plot that we can sell easily. For example, this plot at the stream seems to be a bad investment. It's a flat zone that can hardly be bought. It's located on the road turn and has 2 feedback lines, with only 20 feet of space between them. When we had calculated its economic model, we determined the client who would be interested in buying this home and its features. We think it's a good investment that will return in any case, considering the price we have offered to buy the plot and any market conditions, even its drop. So everything depends on a plot. If you buy a sloping plot, for example, you will invest much less in it, but you will face huge investments in constructing a basement, a frame, and other parts that will expand your investments. Therefore, you should consider every number, because it matters when you buy your lot initially, not at the final stage. When you buy a lot, you consider it together with the product it will have. When we buy a lot, we focus on the following. Number 1, design. And number 2, materials quality that matter much. Number 3, the construction terms. We order materials in Europe and manage to buy them at not so high prices. All these elements must be considered. If you create a cool design, you'll sell your product easily. For example, during the market drop, we got 4 offers for our project. It's an excellent result for a declining market because the design was exclusive. When a client saw it on Zillow and MLS, they noticed the quality. Then they go to see it on the object and get approval of what they saw in your ad. They see a high quality of construction, interior, design, plaster, joints, levels, and so on. So they want to buy a house at once. The next is construction speed. We buy a house of 2,500 to 3,500 square feet for 8 to 12 months. But once we built a house for 7.5 months and returned our investments faster. Based on these elements, we sell our homes faster, easier, and at a higher price. For example, a 2,500 square feet house in this area of Apache Shores costs about $800,000 to $900,000. So we sell it at a higher price, about $1,100,000. This allows us to return more on our investments and get more profit. One more topic for investments is its risks, opportunities, and the model we use. So there are risks. It's a market, and the major risk is its ability to be unpredictable. For example, a price-dropping risk. Almost all investors face it and cannot influence it, so we should find an alternative way. We can rent a house, we cannot sell it. You can always rent a home if you cannot sell it. When a market drops, rental prices rise. So you can wait for its recovery by renting it out for a year or two. you will be able to compensate for its maintenance costs and real estate taxes while returning your investments. When the market recovers, you will sell your house at an even better price because it will rise in a year or two, as it traditionally happens in the USA. The second risk is a bad plot or poor design that your buyers don't like. So, you will have to bargain. But, any product can be sold. It depends on how much effort you put into it and what price you want. We invest in marketing hard. We create videos to show how we construct, so being open to our clients. Marketing helps us to talk about the product, how cool it is, and why it's worth buying. So the risks of poor design or bad plot are minimal, and still they can be resolved by bargaining. The third risk I should consider is inflation or price rise. We've faced it this year. The materials and work prices have risen, but they compensate with the rising costs of real estate. So the expenses and selling price range keep similar numbers and percentage. As a result, we will possibly earn less. Still, we will earn. Also, our materials delivered from Europe allow us to keep balance in expenses or be more creative in designing, thus saving more money. So the risk of house construction expenses rising is real, but we can manage it. Now, about the opportunities any investor will have to work with us. First, an investor won't participate in a construction project. We cover all its stages ourselves, from launching a company, buying a plot, creating, obtaining permits, construction, marketing, to sales and accounting. It's a full circle that our company is fully responsible for. All you have to do is invest your money, sign agreements, and help us to sell a house if you have some clients in the USA. That would be amazing. Another opportunity is our ability to take on several projects at once. So we can keep the company open with the investments in the first project and use it for the second project investments. So this chain allows us to grow. I won't be able to give you the details of our model in this video, but I will tell you some common items. LLC runs all documentation and processes. We open it for your company or our company in case of mutual investments. Then we invest in it, buy a plot, create the design, get permits, and construct. So you finance the project, we sell it, and return money to the company. This is how it works in a few words. All in all, you'll get 20 to 25% of investment returns for 15 to 18 months, and we will get money to invest in our next project. The investment market looks like this, with several variants. Some invest more or less with different financial resources, including investors and banks. We work with our own model and have 7 partners who have already approved this model. It works well, and I'd be happy to give you its details and how investments work in it. You can find my phone number in the description. Call me, and I'll give you all details about our product and partnership to earn money together. See you on my objects!